Hello, hello. Welcome to Top Shelf Backpacking. Today I'm going to show you how I stay charged up on trail. But first, let me show you what it is I am typically charging while I'm out on trail. Always with me, my iPhone. This guy is how I navigate, how I interface with my Garmin, which also requires charging and can help with navigation as well as the SOS feature, and just keeping in touch with folks at home to let them know I'm safe or a little behind schedule. Also for safety, we have my headlamp. This is a Nitecore NU25. And occasionally I will have my little FlexTail Pump Zero, which does have a USB-C rechargeable battery. And then typically I will have my GoPro with me. So I will have GoPro batteries, or the GoPro itself, that will need recharging. So that's what it is I'm typically charging. So now let's talk about how I keep things charged. As far as the cables go, I typically charge in my tent at night or in the morning. So I really like these little guys because they are long enough. If I need to charge something in my fanny pack, I easily can. These guys I picked up from Amazon. They're each about 3 inches long. They're about $10 for a 3-pack. I have the Lightning, the USB-C, and the micro USB, because I do have 3 different charge styles for the different electronics I have, but these are the cords that I use to charge them. Each one weighs 0.2 ounces. For the shorter trips, the kind of single night, maybe 2, I will often take this Anker. This is a power cord. This is a 3350 milliamp hour. It is the USB-A there. This guy weighs in at 2.9 ounces or 81 grams and will recharge about 3/4 of a cell phone. So that typically means I have plenty of juice to get off trail and back to the car, and just gives me a little bit of security for those quick overnight trips. The Anker 10,000 millihour I picked up from Amazon for $20, weighing in at 9.6 ounces or 273 grams. It has a USB-A and a USB-C output there. And this will get me a couple recharges on the phone. So this will be what I would usually take if I was going for 3 or more nights out there. Not a crazy long trip, maybe I'm not doing a ton of filming, but I want to make sure that my cell phone stays charged, as well as my headlamp for safety. This guy being what I would say ridiculously heavy and a lot bigger than my previous battery bricks made me drop a good wad of cash over at Garage Grown Gear for this Nitecore. This is the NB10000. It is a 10,000 milliamp hour, weighing 5.3 ounces or 150 grams, so almost half the weight of the Anker, and significantly smaller. This guy cost $60, so definitely a big up in price, but has some nice carbon fiber to it. And to me, the weight savings were worth the extra $40 charge. Now this guy usually just goes with me when I travel, shorter trips, stuff around the house kind of thing. For those crazy long trips, like the 100 miles along the PCT, I took my Anker. This is a 20,100 milliamp hour. This will recharge my phone numerous times, along with other batteries. Didn't use it for my headlamp, but I recharged nearly everything else at least once while out there, and it did just fine. This particular one I was no longer able to find on Amazon, but when I bought it years ago, it was $21. This weighs 12.5 ounces or 355 grams, so considerably different than the 10,000 here. So I'm definitely glad I have it, because 2 of these would break my back and 2 of these would break the bank. So those are the multiple different power banks I use for out on trail, depending on if I'm going on a single overnight, the multi, or a week-long plus. That is what I typically bring. If I do know that I'll have an option to recharge, I typically bring a little 2-bank USB-A recharger, a quick recharger, so I can recharge the power bank and maybe my phone or a headlamp anytime I have a spot to kind of kick off and rest for a few hours while in town there. For more information on all the items you see on this channel, visit TopShelfBackpacking.com. And until I see you again, cheers.